Now, we are moving to another section in our Thar, comrades, and tonight we want to host a very special tribute by us to Nelson Mandela, to Madiba, who died little more than 2 months ago in December 2013. And the Irish Republicans have enjoyed a very special relationship with our ANC comrades over the decades, and they have enjoyed a reciprocal relationship with Sinn Féin. The African revolutionary Amilcar Cabral spoke about the importance of unity and struggle. And unity and struggle is what we have enjoyed with the ANC. And that's personified by the icon Nelson Mandela, whose memory we celebrate and commemorate here this evening. So tonight is a night of reflection, celebration, commemoration for one of the greatest icons of revolutionary struggle and reconciliation that we have witnessed in the last 2 centuries. And I'm going to ask Pat Sheehan on our behalf to now speak and introduce this section before a guest from the ANC takes the stand. So, Yana right, Pat.
Last year saw the passing of our great friend and comrade, the former South African President Nelson Mandela. Har cheann Ard Fhéis liom, comhbhrón a dhéanamh le clann Mandela, lena comradaithe san ANC agus le muintir an Afraic Theas. On behalf of this Ard Fhéis, I want to send our condolences to the Mandela family, to his comrades in the ANC, and to the people of South Africa. Madiba was a remarkable human being. He was loved and revered not just by his own family and compatriots in South Africa, but by millions throughout the world for whom he was a beacon of light and a symbol of hope. He was also an inspiration for many in their struggles against oppression and injustice. In 2001, I had the privilege of going to South Africa along with Gerry Adams, Richard Macaulay, my late wife Siobhan O'Hanlon, and our son Cormac, to unveil a monument in the prison yard on Robben Island to commemorate the shared suffering of South African and Irish political prisoners. And that was an amazing experience. But the highlight of that trip was our meeting with Madiba in Johannesburg. Without a doubt, many nations, groups and individuals throughout the world believe they had a special relationship with Madiba. And perhaps it's because of the great loyalty Madiba showed to those friends and comrades from the international community who gave support and solidarity to the South African people during their struggle against apartheid, that they felt a special bond with him. We in Ireland certainly felt we had a great affinity with Madiba and with South Africa. Indeed, Irish Republicans have a long association with the ANC going back many decades. We supported each other in struggle and in our respective efforts to achieve peace. We know now that the IRA provided practical training, advice and assistance with military operations to MK, Umkhonto weSizwe, the military wing of the ANC that had been founded by Mandela in 1961 along with Walter Sisulu and Joe Slovo. In fact, one of the biggest operations ever carried out by MK, the famous attack in May 1980 on the Sasol oil refinery near Johannesburg, was carried out with the assistance of the Irish Republican Army. So Madiba and others in the ANC leadership were and are hugely supportive of the endeavours of Irish Republicans. It was right and fitting, therefore, that Sinn Féin was represented at Madiba's funeral by our own leader, Gerry Adams. And it was a great honour for all of us when Gerry was invited by the ANC to be part of the Guard of Honour. At the funeral service, Madiba's great friend and comrade, Ahmed Kathrada, told the mourners that Madiba's abundant reserves of love, simplicity, honesty, service, humility, care, courage, foresight, patience, tolerance, equality and justice continually served as a source of enormous strength to the many millions of people in South Africa and the world. Madiba may be gone, but for all of those reasons, his legacy will survive for decades and centuries to come, and he will continue to inspire and motivate freedom-loving people in every corner of this planet. So let us remember our friend and the many and varied roles he fulfilled during his lifetime. He was a father and a grandfather, a husband, a friend, a comrade, a healer, a negotiator and a peace builder, a freedom fighter and a political prisoner, a statesman and a hero. Ní bheidh léithe John Arish. His life was filled with hardship and tragedy, but also with joy and happiness. And he recalls one of those joyous moments in his autobiography, Long Walk to Freedom, about the day he was released from prison. He describes walking the last few yards to freedom to meet the large crowd that was waiting for him. And he says, "When I was among the crowd, I raised my right fist and there was a roar. I had not been able to do that for 27 years, and it gave me a surge of strength and joy. I felt, even at the age of 71, that my life was beginning anew." What a day for Madiba, and what a day for South Africa. Comrades, I want you all to do what Madiba did that day and raise your right fist. And let us salute our great friend with the rallying cry from the days of the resistance. Amandla. Come on, comrades, lift the roof off. Amandla. Amandla. Gurmayagov. I want now to welcome our guest speaker from the ANC. Could you give a good round of applause to Dipuo Letsatsi Duba.
Amandla. Matla. Thank you. Thank you very much, the program director. My name is Dipuo Letsatsi Duba. I am a member of the African National Congress. I serve in the National Executive Committee of the ANC. That is why we are here today. President Jerry Adams, Your Excellencies from different countries, distinguished guests, comrades and compatriots, Banakito, O Africa, yes. On behalf of the African National Congress, I bring to you revolutionary greetings from the National Executive Committee of the ANC and its entire membership. We also bring greetings, revolutionary greetings from the people of South Africa who sincerely thank you, the comrades, the Sinn Féin comrades, for allowing Comrade President, Comrade Jerry, and a senior comrade, Comrade Richard, to be amongst the mourners who represented you with dignity at the memorial send-off and also at the service, the funeral service of our beloved Kgolihlahla Nelson Mandela. We are also humbled by the support that we receive from the ordinary Irish people who attended the memorial service in Dublin, as well as the kind gestures of support through opening books of condolences in different counties. We also want to thank you and the people of Ireland for their kind messages of condolences. This indeed, comrades, reminded us of the strong fraternal relationship that we have at country level and also at party political level. I won't be here this evening or today if it was not for the support you gave us as the African National Congress. It is this party, Sinn Féin, that was with us side by side until we realized our freedom and our independence. Your support was indeed based on fundamental ideologies that of restoring dignity of humankind, ideologies of ensuring a just system where everybody in the world will enjoy equal respect and equal protection and all the necessary ingredients which goes with democracy. Your support indeed was based on our understanding and our common approach that we needed to create a peaceful, democratic, non-racial, non-sexist, and united South Africa. Comrade, it is very clear that Sinn Féin and the ANC come a long way. They are today because of the negotiations that are aimed at nation building and reconciliation. South Africa today is living a shared dream of great revolutionaries such as Nelson Mandela, Joe Slovo, John Langalibalele Dube, Oliver Tambo, Walter Sisulu, Fidel Castro, Chris Hani, Yasser Arafat, Ruth First, Clara Zetkin, Charlotte Maxeke, Bobby Sands, and the list goes on and on and on. Today we are here to pay tribute to a great patriot and international icon who was the very essence of Ubuntu and was a key pillar in the victorious struggles against apartheid. Madiba was a great, fearless, and compassionate leader whose resilience and charisma made an impact on millions of people throughout his life. He cannot be replaced in person, but his legacy of selflessness and principled dedication, honesty, loyalty, sacrifices to equally and just lives of every human being across the globe. The gains of our 20 years of freedom are a monument to Nelson Mandela and those who fought alongside him, such as yourself, Sinn Féin, for a non-racial, non-sexist, and prosperous South Africa. To celebrate Madiba's life, we need to stay true to his ideals, including his unwavering commitment to justice, equality, and non-racial society. Indeed, Madiba was a courageous leader, a comrade, a father, a friend who often took road less traveled to pursue what he deemed to be right and just. Comrades, Madiba was an internationalist, a symbol of the worldwide struggle to eradicate injustice and resolve disputes through peaceful means. We all gathered here tonight or this evening, all of us seated here, we have a responsibility to promote freedom and defend democracy in honor of Madiba's long life commitment to these ideals. As the African National Congress, we want to take this opportunity to wish Sinn Féin all the best in the May elections and the centenary of the Easter Rising in 2016. To further uphold Madiba's legacy, we have a responsibility to make sure that Palestinian people are supported. We have to make sure that we strengthen the relationship and support Sinn Féin's programs to achieve dignity of humankind. The world is changing, and changing rapidly at a faster pace. Friends who share the same ideology are very few. It is the responsibility of all of us to identify one another where we are in our corners, because the struggle is not yet ended. Aluda must continue. The struggle will continue to make sure Madiba, even if he's no longer with us, we still pursue the ideals he fought for in his entire life. That there should not be hunger, there shouldn't be diseases, there should not be poverty and discrimination. These are the ideals Madiba fought for. Us remaining here in this world and seated here, that is the responsibility we must carry, and carry with pride and vigor. That needs all of us to put our efforts together. Lastly, as we wish you well in the elections in May, we are also going to the 5th democratic elections in May. We count on your support so that we can win those elections decisively, to enable us to carry all those programs which were started in 1912 by the African National Congress. We know that you are friends indeed, you are friends in need. Amandla.